Shavua Tov.
Bob. Hello.
Flynn.
Yes.
Hello. Yeah, so I sent out for 45, right?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, so begin in 2 minutes.
Oh.
Okay. Shavua Tov.
It's over, everyone. We're going to begin exactly 2 minutes. Almost ready to begin. That will be in 1 minute. Okay. Okay, Shavua Tov, everyone.
Shavua Tov.
Welcome to Havdalah and the slightly extended sermon from today. And so we're going to begin with Havdalah, and certainly to fulfill your obligation, you should also do this at home. This is not a do not do this at home thing. We shall begin. Okay, Mendela. Here. Hine el Yeshua si eftach v'lo yevchad Yosef v'zim rasu Adonai v'hili l'Yeshua U'shavtem hayim v'sasi mayin Yeshua La'adinai Yishulam kavrcha sacha sahala Adinai tzedolei simon U'niskalon l'yakim sahala Adinai tzedolei sasha yodom itayach bach Adinai Yeshua melech yaneinu v'yoyim kareinu
La'ihudim hayta ora simcha b'yakar. Can't tell her.
You the Messiah, the same was also me God, King Tialano, because your choice is self and shame in the Nayakram. Sabri Mananon, Rogatadi, Noile, Malachailan, Bide, Friagovan.
Amen.
Moragatadi, Malachailan, Bide, Mine, Vesamin.
Amen. Are you guys watching Grease? Dude. Gross. I'm on the volume on. Unmute.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam ba'orei mi'orei.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam adu ben kodesh l'kel ben ner l'peshach ben Yisrael amim Yisrael shesh mi'amasem Baruch atah Adonai ma'adil ben kodesh l'kel.
Amen.
Okay. Shua Tov, everyone.
Shavua Tov.
Shavua Tov.
Shua Tov. So today in Shul we had a special theme for the drasha. The Rabbinical Council of America sent out from an organization called In Shifra's Arms. So Shifra and Pua, the two midwives who we associate with Yocheved and Miriam, they had saved the Jewish babies they were supposed to kill. And Rashi explains they didn't just not kill them, they also provided them with food and everything they needed and actively nurtured them. And so we are in difficult times, difficult economic times, and people sometimes have questions as to and are challenged with whether they should continue a pregnancy or not. In Israel, there are organizations for a long time, rather, as I mentioned today in the sermon, rather than yelling and screaming and running around with signs, they help people have babies. They provide them with food and baby equipment and money and help in the home and so on and so forth. So given that there's a lot of difficulties right now in the US, a similar organization called In Shifra's Arms has sprung up here. It has the support of the RCA, many other organizations, and it's designed to provide every means of help to people who might be considering terminating a pregnancy, and primarily within the Jewish community. And it's important, and over the course of the week, we're going to post and include in the email various connections to them, because even if we don't have a lot of people right now in the shul in this situation, certainly you know people and you have social media and so on. And especially in the Jewish community, people are not likely to speak about this and address it. So it's important for them to be able to get that help. And and of course, this is the great effort and sacrifice of the Jewish people, and particularly the women of the Jewish people in Egypt, was against all odds and against a genocidal attempt to continue to bring Jewish children into the world, and cause that the Jewish people emerged from Egypt as a mighty host. And really, and it's not, but Miriam's involvement in this actually begins before, because when the decree was made, the Medrash tells us that when the decree was made to throw the baby boys in the water, so Amram separated himself from his wife Yocheved. He already had been married to Miriam, had already been born. As rationale was, why should we bring children into the world to be killed? So Miriam was at the time 5 years old, but she was 5 or 6. But she's known as Miriam the prophetess, and she told Amram, "You should know, Dad, that you you are worse." And she says this with divine inspiration. "You are worse than Pharaoh." Says, "What do you mean? How can you tell me I'm worse than Pharaoh?" Says, "Yes, because Pharaoh only is killing the boys, and by you separating yourself from your wife, you're killing the boys and the girls, because no boys will be born and no girls will be born." So hearing Miriam's words, he went and he reconnected himself. He took Yocheved as his wife again, and therefore all the other Jews took back their wives. And Moshe was born, and many other Jewish children were born who were saved by these efforts of the midwives. So so we see how central this concept is, not to miss any opportunity to bring a Jewish child into the world. And where the issue is emotional support, where the issue is money, where the issue is help, and all those things, where a person feels lonely and in despair, and therefore feels that she has no choice but to end the pregnancy. So this new organization is the Shifra's Arms is going to is available to provide whatever help and support is needed. And it's an appropriate, the Rabbinical Council of America asked us to speak about this. It's an important thing, and also an important thing to understand that, all the theoretical discussions, about abortion and so on are in essence a waste of time. The trying to do things, the law is a blunt instrument that hurts as many people as it helps when you try to make laws. Yelling and screaming at people doesn't accomplish anything except upsetting them. People are ready to be upset, but offering genuine help and being there for people and reaching out to them and offering people the opportunity to have the support they need to bring the Jewish child into the world, that's effective. It's worked in Israel, and God willing, it will work here. So that was the very pertinent and timely topic with regards to this week's Parsha. And as you receive the emails and see it posted on social media and so on, do first of all share it yourself on your social media, but also let people know. You may know someone, or someone may know someone, someone may know a relative who's in such a situation. There is to whom to turn. And with that, I wish everyone a Shavua Tov. And later tonight, you'll be getting the email for the whole week's topics. But before that, and tomorrow morning, we start a new essay by Rabbi Sachs. On the 17th, we begin studying one of the great works of the Rav, of Rabbi Soloveitchik, Halachic Man, on the Sunday morning this reading group. But also there's a shiva for Helen Reisman, a Zoom shiva, which will take place tomorrow, which we'll be getting a separate email about tonight. And with that, Shavua Tov, everyone. And I hope
Shavua Tov, Rabbi.
We'll see all of you.